audience, Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody. It's the Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Tonight, Yellowcard on the show again. Pete Mosley and Ben Harper, both here from the band. Yellowcard was here about, let me see, October 26th.
Wow, that was really a year and a half ago?
Year and a half ago, and they were just getting started. Now
no, wait a minute.
Was that a year and a half?
Or
No, it's got to be a half a year ago.
Like, 9 months ago.
Yeah.
Come on, Drew.
Good enough.
You're a doctor.
Do your math, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You understand? You make a math slip up like that at the
You're
office.
looking at the
and
page.
An
I didn't even see the numbers.
All right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, buddy. All right, now just start listening and no more talking.
All right, you got it.
It's been enough already.
Yes.
All right.
You been drinking tonight? I beg your pardon. Last thing I'll say.
Listen, I had a light beer.
Yeah.
I had a light beer.
That's the last drink, but how many leading up to the light beer?
Is
it against the rules to do the drinking on the
No,
show?
but
I
I want to
can tell when Adam's been drinking. It's always obvious.
It's just something to take the edge off. That's all. So I got to perform. Do you know what I mean? And it takes a lot out of me as a performer. It's just a little something to take the edge off before I get out there. That's all.
The Culver City Finest won't be listening tonight.
Oh, please, it drive better. You know, my new, I have this, we're here to talk about Yellowcard tonight, not my driving, but I refuse, and I would ask America to join me in this subtle form of protest, which is the red arrow. Don't
you remember,
sit
it's really only pretty
at
much
the red
exists in Southern
arrow.
California.
Okay, if you're listening in the Southern California area and you're sitting in an intersection where the light is green, by the way, your light must be green.
But there's a red arrow.
But there's a red arrow that says you cannot turn left, even though there's no cars. You can see the earth curving before you see any headlights down the road. Here's what you do. You turn left like an adult, like a human being. And it's like, well, that could be dangerous. Well, yeah, you could point your car toward an orphanage and just stomp on the accelerator, too. There's many things you could do. I mean, you go home and you could shave and instead just take the razor and jam it in your eye, couldn't you?
Yeah, we better outlaw razors.
Yeah.
Better get rid of it.
We just get rid of everything. So I now here's my thing. I turn left when the arrow is red, I just turn left. That's my new thing. I have done it several thousand times now. Drew, it's been going on for a couple of years now. Not gotten a ticket. You don't sit there like a retard. And by the way, most of the time you have to wait for the signal to completely it has to
cycle.
It has to cycle all the way through. It's going to turn red and you're going to sit there. Now here's my new move. And here's what's really getting crazy.
Genius.
Once in a while I come up to cars and there's already some lemmings sitting there waiting.
You go around.
I do it from the next lane.
Yeah, nice.
I actually whip around them from the lane that's not even supposed to turn left at.
Yeah.
Still no danger because there's no cars coming the other direction, and the lemmings are sitting there. Had an old, and I'm getting a yellow card in just one second.
Take your time.
I had an old geezer yesterday did the right where it said no right turn on red. Not an arrow or anything, just no right turn on red signal.
Did you go congratulate him?
I turned right. No, I did.
Oh,
it.
you did.
And he gave me the, hey, buddy.
He honked at you?
Yeah, he gave me, hey, out of bounds. And I just thought, what kind of pussy this guy must have been, and what kind of pussy are all of you? Stop it, everybody. The stupid arrow wasn't there a year ago. The intersection's been there since 1952. The arrow's been there since April. Just ignore it. Just let everybody do it. And here's all I'm saying. This is all I'm saying, and then it's right to Yellowcard. Ironically, one of the colors of the signals, by the way.
Ironically,
yellow.
it's what you might get for
Yellow.
kind of misbehaving.
Okay, all I'm saying is this. People, listen to me, you lemmings. People are like, oh, well, the arrow says red. Oh, okay, and we told Rosa Parks to get to the back of the bus, but she didn't do it, did she?
Should we also begin smoking on Santa Monica Beach?
Yes, we should be doing the things, we should be doing these things that adults do. And here's the deal. If everyone ignores the arrow, then we're all safe.
Let's start it here.
Let's start it here. Let's start it tonight. Everybody ignore the red arrow. If we all do it, we're safe.
That's a slippery slope. People might start ignoring all laws after that.
Right. Before you know it, we've thumbed our nose at gravity. We're jumping off of a high-rise building.
That's a law. Who knows, Adam? It's a slippery slope.
I know. Just listen, all you pussies. Forget about the arrow and just turn.
Forget about the slippery
into
slope,
this conversation.
You need to turn left when it's safe to turn left. That's how you'll know.
We need to make a list of things that people need to do as adults that would not be harmful to anybody else and not put themselves in danger.
Next time you go to the beach and there's a 70-knot wind coming offshore, feel free to light up. If you're a smoker, smoke away. Smoke away on the beach, everybody. See, here's the whole thing, and this is all I'm saying, and that's right to the Yellowcard interview, because I'm just saying, people look at this as a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a smoker. It's a good thing. Oh, this arrow, that's safer. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. No. You understand the difference between this country and all these other countries we make fun of are these retarded laws.
Yes.
These are civil liberties that are slowly being taken away, eroded.
Slowly, are you kidding? Talk about a slippery slope.
The
slippery slope.
Quickly by a bunch of pussies. Pussies. Secondhand smoke, turning left when there's no traffic coming. You turn left when it's safe. That's it. And if we would all just start doing it, the laws would go away. If everyone who went to the beach would start smoking, they couldn't enforce it. And even non-smokers. I'm talking about children with emphysema.
With cystic fibrosis.
9-year-olds with they should be lighting up. And like a 9-year-old lighting one off another one, like chain with cystic fibrosis, smoking on the sand. Like I said, like Rosa Parks, taking a stand. Everyone is such a puss. I was going nuts about this last night.
And this is a great topic.
I was just talking to Jim about this.
Really?
People need to toughen up, man. And
they do. They do. And like that old geezer who gave me the, you turned. Listen, Pops pussy. The sign has only been there for a year.
Live a little bit.
The intersection's been there for 50 years. Is it okay? And then then it's like this. Well, it's like, yeah, but that's an intersection. Well, you turn when it's safe.
Yes.
That's how you drive. I mean, you drive down it's not Autotopia at Disneyland. I can change lanes at any time and hit somebody, can't I?
Sure.
It's incumbent upon you to make decisions that are responsible. Leave that to us. I don't want the man telling us to do that. That's the thing.
To do a lot.
Yeah, if you're at the beach and there's a guy chain smoking and he's upwind of you, then pick up and move or ask him to move. That's it.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah.
Okay?
4th of July.
4th of July.
Thank you.
4th of July. Yeah, it's ironic that on the 4th of July we can't light fireworks off because a retarded kid loses an eye every 3 years. His dad thought it'd be a good idea to give him his first Bud Tall before he lit off the cherry bomb at 9, and now none of us can use it. But yeah, think about the symbolism of the 4th of July, what it means in this country, and how it's illegal to use fireworks. And again, it's a handful of F-ups in this country destroying it for the rest of us.
Because of the way we approach that.
Yeah, here's the thing.
We empower that.
Find the guy who F's up and punish him, and let's move forward. Don't punish everybody else, which is essentially what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're all being punished.
These rules and these
we're
laws.
all being punished. That's right. There'll be none of this for you and none of this for you. Even though you don't have any history with it, you've never done it before, you can't do it. There you go. You'll be drinking everything. Everything's got to be. Everything's paper and plastic. You know what it's like to go to Europe? You go to Europe. Yellowcard's been to Europe. You actually get to be an adult in Europe. Like when you're in.
You're right. He's got a very good point.
When you're in Europe.
Very good point.
Here's what Europe is. Europe is like you're an adult. L.A. is like you're 9 and your grandparents' house.
If you want to see naked people on the TV, you turn to the channel.
You turn to that channel that has the naked people on it. Right.
Exactly.
And United States, and especially California, United States is like it's like your grandma when you're 9 when you're heading out to the pool. Honey, wait, no, you don't know glass. No, you don't bring it by the pool. No, that plastic, comes in. We put it into the Dixie.
Paper.
Put it into the Dixie real cup. No, I'm gonna actually take the sports page and make it do a funnel. you be drink out of that. No, we can't try. It's like I'm not gonna throw the glass into the pool. You understand? No. It happened once. Therefore,
two retarded cousins.
Yeah, Europe is great. You go to Europe, you actually get to have glass. You get to walk around. You get to drink a beer. And not every door has one of those pneumatic closers on it that's slamming shut all the time. You can light a cigarette up. My God, you get to be an adult. If I was Europe, by the way, this would be, you know how
selling point.
Like Disneyland is like, come be a kid again, be a child again. If I was Europe, come to Europe, be an adult. Hey, you want to get laid? Come to Europe. You like a cigarette? You like to have a glass of wine and a cigarette, right? Come to Europe.
Let's not get into
Come
Amsterdam.
to Europe. No. And come to Amsterdam and be a felon. Forget about being an adult.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, come to Amsterdam and
they took it a little too far.
Be your drunken stepdad.
Yeah.
That's where my Amsterdam things. But must be great. Get some fireworks. You get to light fireworks, get to drink a beer, get to smoke a cigarette. Oh, huge. Yeah. Yeah, there'll be no lighting fireworks in Los Angeles. No. All right, Yellowcard. What's up?
What's that cause?
No.
How you doing, guys?
Warp Tour, everybody.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the warp. It's good stuff.
Are you guys? Oh, Bad Religion, Newfound Glory, still playing. Good Charlotte, No Effects. That's a good lineup this year.
Yeah, we were just in Las Vegas last night.
Wow.
And
show.
when's LA warped?
I was just.
Did I miss that?
A couple days ago, yeah.
It was down in Fullerton. 2 days.
Fullerton. That's not Los Angeles.
No, it's not.
You know how you know? Because you can probably buy fireworks in Fullerton.
Probably.
Yeah. I'd like to have some civil liberties brought back, but I want to overdo it and turn it into Mexico.
Remember, these guys are from Florida.
Oh, yeah.
We did that last time we were here. We did Florida, Germany.
Oh, yeah, we'll
Florida,
do that again.
Germany.
Don't worry.
Oh, Germany or Florida.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We will. Yeah, in honor of Yellowcard being here tonight. By the way, let's play with Germany or Florida.
Oh,
so
for
somebody
sure.
call that in. Yeah.
In fact, Yellowcard are the guys that straighten us out about the different sort of territories within Florida.
Yes.
The Panhandle, northern Florida,
South
Florida,
and North
southern
are completely different
Remember?
places.
Yeah.
That's the
What is
conversation we have with
let's?
these guys.
Yeah. Let's.
We're from Jacksonville, which is North Florida, which is almost like Georgia with a beach.
Yeah, it's more like southeast Georgia.
Right.
Where we're from.
Civilized.
Florida
Civilized.
is it the third biggest state? What do you second? That Florida's got fourth.
It's up there, man. It's top five.
Got to be way up there.
Yeah.
And there's many different climates over there. And the California, that's another thing. Like, people don't realize there's a lot of rednecks and stuff in California.
There is.
Get out to Hammett, Baker, and that.
California's got deserts.
Bakersfield, even.
Yeah, Bakersfield.
Northern California.
Yeah.
San Francisco, San Diego, Los Angeles, different countries.
Yeah, San Francisco got the super liberal, ultra
cosmopolitan,
homo, crazy, don't smoke on the beach folks over there, and then you head into Bakersfield, and it's like you're in a Hank Williams video, you know? Junior, I guess.
The senior top video, I think is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Florida's the same way. I remember I grew up next to this place called Palm Valley, and literally it was like a mile or two drives like into the woods from the beach, and it was just all trailer parks and all serious rednecks. Right there.
Florida people fish off piers, I hear. Jimmy used to say people just sit around on it, and they fish for their food over there.
You see little bridges, and just people are just up there.
They just fish off the bridge while cars are zipping by.
Yeah.
Now, see, by the way, if that was Los Angeles, there'd immediately be a law.
None of that.
Yeah, you couldn't do
Slippery
that.
slope.
One Mexican get drunk, fall over.
No.
That'd be it.
Came back to cast one time, got a hook in someone's.
That'd be it.
One
leg.
That's
screw up.
That's
That'd be it. Can't do it anymore.
The city gets sued for $15 million.
There'll be none of that. That's right.
Here we
That's
go.
how it works.
Take some calls.
Danielle,
Yeah.
you're 17?
Yes.
What's happening?
Well, I'm engaged to a guy named Sam. We've been together for 14 months, almost 15.
How old is Sam?
Do what?
How old is Sam?
Sam?
Okay.
Could you?
This is why you're not supposed to get engaged when you're 17. You bring up the person's name, you repeat the person's name, and they're confused.
Yeah.
And by the way, she's got to turn her aim back or down or something. She's got too much feedback. There's a big big stack of Marshall lamps behind her.
Is she still there?
Yeah, hold on.
Danielle?
Yeah.
How old is Sam?
17.
17.
This is why you should. I told you to come to sound check.
Hey, go pick up the Newsweek this week that talks about how frequent. Listen.
She's calling from Oklahoma. They barely have grit out there. Look, that's all.
Read about all the cheating that goes on in marriages before the age of 30. It's so common. Come on, wait. Yeah. Please, dear God, there's no reason to get
get your first divorce out of the way. Let's look at it that way. But just don't spit out any kids, would you please?
No. No, that's why I'm calling.
Yeah.
We're having problems somewhat, and I wondered if the problems could be maybe sexually related because we've had sex, and then I cut him off. I told him I felt it wasn't right, and it went against my beliefs, and I wondered if our problems could be from not doing that.
What are the problems now?
Hold on 1 second. It's just funny that the 17-year-old engaged couple's having difficulty.
They need to see a therapist.
He got a blowout on his moped, and then he sat on my retainer. Yeah. I mean, it's not been a good month. He got a zit. We're this close to prom season. There's been some serious strife in the relationship.
Jeans, Mom wouldn't buy a new pair.
Jackass is off the air. I mean, it's really been a difficult period for us as a couple. All right, Danielle. Yeah. When did you stop having sex?
In April.
And what is the problem that you're referring to now? Maybe that's our problem.
Well, we feel that we're almost like drifting apart.
Yeah, well,
you can't give a guy sex, especially a 17, 18-year-old guy, and then stop.
But that makes them nuts. A, but B, you also can't speak on behalf of the relationship. You can't say we. You can talk about how you're feeling, and he can talk about how he's feeling.
That's a very good point.
But to say we're drifting apart, we feel this way, that's BS. However you're feeling is how you're feeling, and if you want to try to solve it, try to heal the relationship, so be it. Work on it if he's willing.
Why?
But at 17,
why?
it wouldn't be such a bad thing to have you guys kind of drift apart, because that's what's supposed to happen.
You stopped having sex because of why?
It's against her beliefs.
All right.
He doesn't have a problem with it. He said, if that's how you feel, that's fine. I can wait.
Right.
And, we haven't told our parents yet, and that's what probably caused the problems. And we're going to wait at least probably 5 years. Maybe we want to get through college or halfway through college.
No sex for 5 years. He's not supposed to have sex
from...
He's not supposed to have sex from 17 to 22 after having sex? It's going to be tough.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you guys.
Okay, is he 17?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And he's not going to have sex with you for 5 years.
He said that he could wait that long if he had to. He didn't have a problem with it.
I don't think he can.
Interesting. Yeah.
I don't think guys are capable.
All right, so the question is what?
The question is we're having problems. We're afraid we're drifting apart, and I wondered if it could be from not having sex.
It could be for a million reasons. It's a good thing. It could be
just being 17. It's not a bad thing.
Just move on. Just go to college. He should go to college somewhere.
Right. It's unfortunate. Maybe we sound sort of harsh saying that, but
yes,
it's okay that this drifts apart. It's a healthy, and it's supposed to happen that way at 17.
You learn from it. I mean,
you go to college. Great plan. Go to college. And this will seem like a funny little footnote in your life.
And you should have multiple relationships that don't work or that work and then don't work. It's all experience.
And by the way, the fact that she wants to sort of reestablish her values, excellent. Keep going.
Fine.
Keep going. Right on track.
Right, but you cannot give the guy taste and then reel it in. No. Because
can't do that.
You know why? It becomes like
it's like a
bear.
shark with chum.
No, bear. Once he gets his taste of blood.
That's it.
Taste for blood.
Wild animal blood.
I don't know who decided that, but once the animal got a taste for
human
blood,
wild. They go crazy
for human blood. That's it. Once the wolf got the taste for human blood,
impossible. Can't be contained.
No, gotta put him down.
Goes on a rampage.
Those years, 70s.
Yeah.
The 70s?
Yeah. 17 to 21.
Oh,
yeah. You can't do that. All right. Let's talk to James. James?
Hey.
You're 19?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
By the way, Adam, what's with curling up my marker?
I don't know. It fell off. Did I pull it off?
You pulled it off.
All right.
You guys there?
I'm sorry, you were here.
Sorry.
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
All right.
So anyways, last night I was having sex with this girl. I pulled out, and the condom was inside of her.
Mm-hmm.
Then this morning I took her to get the morning after pill.
Perfect. You are my hero, James.
And, before that, you guys are my heroes.
Yeah.
And, but anyways, my question is just that, all day I've just been, tripping out over this stuff because I don't want to or whatever.
Yo, James.
Oh, everything was going so great.
Yeah, we were having such a great time together.
They dropped the F-bomb.
Yes, of course you don't want to be a dad. And you're doing exactly what you need to do to prevent that from happening. You took her in within 12 hours of this unprotected or this situation where the condom fell off. About a 90% success rate with the morning after pill. So there you go. You're going to be good. Just relax. This is very unlikely. And if you want to sort of calculate your risks, if she's mid-cycle, the risks obviously are higher than if she's at either extreme of her cycle.
All right, let's just recap here. The time that you're most fertile or most susceptible, no, don't get the vagina book out.
I'm getting the vagina book.
the time is from you end your period, it's like 15 days after your last day of your period. That's when most women ovulate,
That's
yes?
Right, yes.
And you pretty much got a day in there somewhere. So where you don't...
You menstruate on beginning on day 1. And day 14, here's ovulation. Or you end on day 4 and you day 18 of ovulation.
So it's 2 weeks. Yeah. Essentially, it's just 2 weeks after you finish your menstruation cycle.
Roughly,
menstrual
yes,
cycle,
that's right. Right.
All right.
That's the way to think of it. And basically you have really 3 days that the sperm can wait up there, but 1 day after ovulation, you can get pregnant.
So it can hang. It can hang and
the sperm
pounce.
can hang.
It's
the sperm will pounce.
The sperm
the egg
will
just
pounce.
waits.
Right. I understand.
Sometime tonight, I have something to talk about. Though I have a question for you guys.
You got to say it. You can't leave us hanging like that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Right
what
now?
is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just we have close friends in Jacksonville, Florida, and I've noticed that so many of my friends in Florida, in the South, are getting married, having kids, and now that we've lived out here for about 4 years in the West Coast.
Well, they're 35, though. Be fair now. Come on.
No, I mean, like, my friends are 20, and it just happens earlier there. So
right.
It's just happening so much more there. It's obvious, and now I just wanted to see if there's... What do you think it is? Because it's the South, the way people are raised there? I mean,
I think it's the South.
I don't know what it is, man.
It's
obvious.
There is no doubt that in the lower socioeconomic brackets, you mentioned trailers, that marriage occurs early.
It's much slower.
That it is people that are trying to enter, that delay. The primary reason for delay is education.
Right.
People are completing their education. Now to really complete a professional education, you're in your late 20s, early 30s. Right. And then they think about getting married. So that's one of the big reasons that the people that have access to higher education wait. People that don't get a little bored, get a little,
maybe that's
anxious,
it, and it's just
they want to start having families.
But
and they do. And often their families did the same thing.
Right, even a lot of my friends aren't even married yet, but they're like their girlfriend of 2 years, whatever, they're having a kid, and now they're going to get married. And it's just so
how old are they?
We're talking like 22, 23, 24-year-olds. It's happening a lot.
Well, it's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's too young.
I have close friends that could be listening right now, and they're getting married and stuff, and it's just so crazy. And I have a lot of friends out here, but my friends in the South and in Florida, it's happening.
Well,
sooner.
also the people that come out here or who are even from here are usually here because they're trying to do something.
Right, exactly.
And when you're trying to do something, you put off almost everything, and while you try to pursue whatever career you're pursuing. And even the ones, we say, all right, that's fine for people who came out here. What about the people who are out here? A lot of the people that are out here, their folks came out here to do something. Almost everyone who's here came here.
Same thing with Yellowcard. That's why we moved out here to
do something. Came out here to do something.
Shows, be in the business.
Instead, you could be,
sitting, going to college, and that's what they look for. They look forward to getting married and having the kids. That's what they're waiting for. They're waiting to. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense now.
I mean, in a way, it's a good thing. The problem is I know too much about our family systems in this country to think for a second that there was an idyllic childhood your friends went through.
I don't know.
It's a good thing that people put a priority in getting married and having a family. It's the hurry to do so is usually a rescue from a unfortunate or unpleasant.
Right, and a lot of these people don't have very big plans in the future. You know what I mean? They're not.
Well, that's all right.
But it's like, okay.
Listen, I say it all the time. Not everyone can be. If everyone's smart, then no one's smart. We got to have some losers out there so I can feel good about
losers,
myself.
It's just
no, call them losers.
Well, he usually says it takes all kinds.
It does take all kinds, but I mean, I'm literally a millionaire, right?
What are you doing, guys? Come on, man.
Literally.
Don't be losers. Don't get married.
If everyone had $1 million, then it'd be no big deal. You see what I'm saying?
Good point.
All right. Yellowcard. No, it wouldn't, because then I wouldn't literally.
I know you wouldn't be a big deal. You would be a big casino, but it would be a good thing.
For them, but not for me. I wouldn't feel good about myself. Yellowcard in studio tonight. We're going to take ourselves a little break. We'll hear a little something off the CD, Ocean Avenue, and we'll do all that after this. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Pete and Ben here tonight from Yellowcard. Ocean Avenue, name of the CD. We fastly approaching platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true. We've shipped a lot of records.
It's the little record that could. It's been out for almost a year now,
Should we hear one of the songs? Just so we
No.
No, okay.
No, that's not.
Yeah, don't push it.
Not chance that.
It's doing well enough by itself, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But it's nice sometimes to have people
legs,
sort of,
yeah.
oh, it's those guys. Yeah,
all right. We should do that.
This will be that song.
Yeah.
Although Drew said he had his cat put to sleep this weekend, which makes me feel bad.
I know.
What happened?
Just, God, we get sick.
The cat was only 4 years
15,
old, but you were just
15.
tired of caring for it?
Well, that too, but 15, got heart failure. Just was like, no.
How were the kids?
They're pretty freaked out.
Let me translate. $1,273 it would have cost to make the cat right, as opposed to putting them down.
No, it's
for
not that.
$38.50.
What was interesting to me, first of all, veterinarians drive me a little bit crazy.
Drew, you don't like them because you're like, hey, buddy, I'm a real doctor.
No, it's just the thinking isn't right. I'm saying I brought in cat. I go. Look, we watch this cat deteriorate. He's an old cat. I think, I don't know what can we do here? And he goes, well, I don't know what's going on. I go, well, you hear flu in his lungs. He's old. It's going to be heart, liver, kidney, or cancer. And I think, and he goes, well, I don't know. I go, how long do cats live? 14.
Right.
The cat's 15. I go, well,
right.
What's good? He goes, well, in 2 weeks we'll be back here again. Well, what?
Right.
So, but I don't know what's going on. So we go through the workup, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's heart failure. Now, drew the fluid out. Now the cat's in extreme distress.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, look, come on.
What do they put him down with? They give him a shot?
They give him some sedative so we can get the kids in and say goodbye and stuff. Then
The kids came in. Oh, kids sad?
How old are your kids?
11, triplets.
He had, actually I had 4 kids, but I had 1 put down.
With
2.
It was
A kid.
different circumstance. But
It's
a whole other.
That's another story.
Yeah,
It's too much.
gallbladder operation.
I was just curious.
Insurance
I just
wouldn't have
wanted-
covered it.
for that situation.
It was just cheaper at that point.
But the point is, it was fascinating to me for think that people, even veterinarians, cannot establish a philosophy of care.
Yeah.
When you want to establish comfort for an old biological being who has no chance of survival, who's going to be in misery for months and be in the same place a couple months from now, to say we want comfort to be the priority of care, people are like, and then finally we go, look, you don't want to be keeping the cat alive for us. And he goes, well, that's what I'm used to. I go, well, let's do it for the cat.
There should be a Kevorkian-type character who just comes to your house, videotapes the cat, puts it on a suicide machine. The cat's actually videotaped the paw, actually flipping the thing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Let's get rid of the cats. I agree. All right. So now you got the cats down. Only dogs to go, right?
Dogs are fine.
Dogs fine. How are the kids with the cat?
Pretty freaked out.
Yeah. They don't like that.
No.
I don't know. I put my cat down when I was like 18. I was bawling like a baby.
Really?
Right.
You're a pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, smart. You got to go say bye. That's the tough part.
I know.
You know,
It really
anything, man.
It's very uncomfortable. It's very unpleasant.
All right.
Any kind of death.
There was no going back. This cat was in distress. And I was like, look, that's this cat.
Well, 14's good.
15.
Right? 15. Ripe old age for a cat.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying last week. You know, they always talk about like dog years and cat years, being like 7 to 1, but you don't hear about the days. You see what I'm saying? Like 5 days. That's like 35 days.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't hear about the days or even the minutes. Like 10 minutes would be like 2 hours to them. You know what I mean? It's always years. What about the days?
What about them?
That's what I'm saying.
How would you
no,
figure
I'm
that
saying
out?
what about them? All right. Let's hear a song from Yellowcard. Yes.
Excellent.
Sounds good.
Are you queued up there, whoever you are? Yes. Chris? No, but I don't know. I don't know if that's Anderson that does it or you. It's you. It's always been that way?
Always,
okay.
yes,
All right.
Spin it, baby.
All right. This is a little something called Ocean Avenue. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yellowcard, everybody. In studio tonight. Almost to 1 million records, everybody. Let's put it over the top.
Yippee.
I was thinking Drew was saying he had his cat put down a little earlier tonight. And I was thinking, what percentage of females announce they're going to be veterinarians at some point in their life, and then what percentage actually become vets?
80%.
No,
90%?
It's got to be about 90.
90%.
90% of females have ever met before the age of 14 announce that they're going to be a vet at some point, usually around the age of 9.
Yeah,
9 or 10.
Yeah.
And now, let me ask you this hypothetical. The amount of males that announce they're going to play sports, not one sport, all sport. If you took basketball, you took all the young little black boys for basketball and the little white boys for baseball and all the Samoans for football. I don't know who plays. The point is you put them all together. Yeah. You took all the males together before the age of, 12 who announced that they were going to be a professional athlete. Yeah. Would that number beat the women who announced they were going to be vets?
Yes.
I don't know.
It's close, but
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. The Jewish boys. Oh. They don't make that. They're going to be in the front office. They don't make that. Not all the guys. They're
more realistic.
They're more realistic, and they're more boys who know they suck at sports by age 9 or 10, who got cut from the team or got picked last or something
amazed
like that.
How many go, announce they're going to play for the NFL for a few years, and they have to have something to fall back on. That's a routine announcement now.
Yeah. All right. So you would say, what do you guys say? More guys. Now, by the way, this is all sports combined versus women going to be veterinarians.
You say do more guys say they're going to be?
Yes, say.
Women
not
say
actually follow through.
No. Then women say they're going to be veterinarians.
No women. Oh, there's a handful of lesbians that become veterinarians.
Even myself wanted to be a tight end.
I think every guy. Yeah. Every guy.
Not everyone. The guys.
Even myself.
But I think I'm saying that between, Pop Warner football and Little League baseball and just schoolyard, whatever, getting picked last, there's a handful of guys that are sadly and acutely aware that they're not much good at sports by the 3rd or 4th grade.
But those kids are thinking, I'm going to get there. I'll show them.
Really? The ones that aren't getting picked and stuff?
But here's the deal. The number of males that actually play professional sports must actually be about the same as the women that actually become veterinarians.
Yes,
really?
Probably.
About the same number.
Yeah, probably.
With all the sports there, arena football.
Oh, you think it's less? He thinks it's less.
Oh, now you've opened it to
well, I mean, we've got minor league baseball.
Do you think
there's a lot of veterinarians, though? Yeah.
It's a common thing for women to go ahead, or young girls.
I'm just saying. We're going to get on the internet and find this out.
I'm sure we can. You guys should probably do your own poll.
Yeah.
All right, we have a question for the band. By the way, Melissa.
Yes. Hi.
26.
Yes.
What's up?
26.
Whoa.
26.
Yeah.
Go.
I was just wanting to know when your next video is out.
Actually aired today on MTV2.
Did you say you were an extra in it?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Thanks for coming out to that shoot, by the way.
You guys are so cool.
Thanks. It was fun. It was the first time we actually had to get our own fans there for the performance footage. It was really cool.
Well, you'd have to hire the
well, not even. We'd never done a performance footage for a video. Huh. It was just us, no actual crowd.
Melissa.
Yes.
Did you ever want to be a veterinarian at any point?
Yes, actually, when I was 13, I believe.
13.
There we go.
Sure, right a little late with it, but yeah.
1 for 1.
And it's hard to ask us who are guys.
And you are a veterinarian now.
What are you doing now?
I'm kind of unemployed right now.
Right now, she's unemployed.
Shut up.
All right.
She wants to be an extra in a music video.
Do you have a field? Do you have any training?
Criminal justice.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. And you can't get a gig?
I haven't really.
That means working in a prison.
Oh, you working in a prison?
No, but I'd actually like to.
All right. Wow. I'm sure the fellas would like you to show up, too.
MTV2, check it out. It's on today or tonight.
We don't get that here.
Go to a friend's house.
What do you mean here? Where are you? You're in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I got it at my apartment.
You call it from Shreveport.
But yeah, it's MTV2, and you can see it online too.
You got to get online or ask for it. We're gonna get that
My
here.
MTV. Yeah.
What is it, Tracy? Are you a guy?
Yeah, no, I'm a girl.
Oh, you're a girl.
Yeah.
All right. How old were you when you decided you wanted to work with animals?
When I don't want to work with animals.
No, but at one point in your life.
I have never actually wanted to. I still have the same dreams as I did when I was 3 years old.
Which are what?
To become a brain surgeon, neurosurgeon.
You actually dreamed that you wanted to be a brain surgeon at 3 years old?
Yeah. Well,
I don't even
people used to ask me, and I used to tell them.
All right.
Yeah, I wonder who
and
put you up to that.
nothing with horses even, because that's the second one. Something with horses.
Well, maybe when I was like 8 or 9, I said I wanted to be a vet just because my cat got.
All right. Don't argue with me. Well, maybe when I was younger. But people are so stupid. How could this... Would you want this broad working on your brain? Sweetie, yeah, you're holding the scalpel by the business end. Go ahead and turn that. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's called a gamma knife. Yeah, be careful, now, sweetie. Put the protective goggles on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about when you're 8 or 9. What chick? All right, let's get it together. Let's go. Let's break it down now. Hey, gravity. Hey, gentlemen, break it down. And when I say gentlemen, I use that term loosely. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break. And I'm dedicating the rest of the show into finding out what
we got to do. Germany, Florida, though.
We got to do Florida, Germany. Germany or Florida?
Germany or Florida.
Yeah, there's the theme.
Germany or
there's
Florida.
The theme. All right.
That wasn't there last time.
Let's trace it. Now, okay, we got to take a break. But what about Brittany?
Let's talk to her real quick.
Brittany.
Things are sick and twisted from too much sun and Nazis. Sex, myth, and death fetishes. Both of them have got these. Guaranteed not to bore ya. Germany or Florida.
Ann, how old were you when you wanted to be a veterinarian? Producer Ann. 10. 9. Perfect.
Brittany.
And you are a veterinarian. No, wait.
Brittany.
Yes.
All right. Did you ever want to work with animals? I think veterinarians confuse.
Yes, I did when I was like 9.
9.
All right.
That's
hold on a second.
Prime.
All right. Let's take a little break.
4 for 4.
Yeah.
We need some guys now to interview a little bit.
8 for me. That's Anderson.
8, you're going to play professional hockey?
No, I wanted to be his vet. I'm gay, though, right, Adam?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you wanted to be a hockey player.
That.
No, I can't even stand on skates. I just love the sport.
Football?
Negative.
All right.
You never want to be a professional athlete?
He's not a jock.
I want to be an undercover cop, though.
Anderson's a rebel.
You want to be a what?
I want to be an undercover cop because I watched a lot of Miami Vice growing up.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a break. Drew, we'll find out about the guys. I'm telling you, it's a higher percentage of women.
Evidently. So far.
The 80s is a very low estimate. It's probably more into the 90s. All right, let's take ourselves a little break. Yellowcard in the studio 9. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. Adam, that is Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. Pete and Ben here tonight from Yellowcard. Ocean Avenue, name of the CD. Oh, so many things to talk about. Got your fireworks. I got to lease my dad a car. I got trouble. I don't know what to do.
Same car.
I had some good suggestions. I could really use the listeners' help tonight. He needs to be punished. But I'm not sure how to punish him, and maybe he's too old.
Punished because he doesn't appreciate the car. He leases it and stores it, doesn't drive it.
Let me ask the Yellowcardians this. I've been leasing my dad a car for 5 years, right? Just because I can.
Same car?
Same car. Luxury. Q45.
Oh,
$55,000 car, right? The last 10 times I've seen him, he hasn't been driving the car. He's been driving my stepmom's $14,000 minivan, basically, with the beige cloth interior and the, shifter column up on the tree there, And I've said to him a couple times, first, I thought he wasn't driving the car because my stepmom,
driving it.
Who was no angel, by the way. Okay, that's all right. Well, by the way, I never even thought about that. She was bitchy to me when I grew up.
Imagine what he's living with.
Now no, that's not the point. Oh. I'm leasing her $55,000 car.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now the car is $600 a month plus insurance. It's probably about $800 a month for the last 5 years. Starts to add up, right? Literally a millionaire, so I can absorb it. But the last 10 times I see the guy, he's driving my stepmom's crappy minivan. And I say and meanwhile, he's got to turn the car in, and it's under the mileage. Meanwhile, $12,000 a year, and he probably drives at 7,500 miles a year or something like that. So finally I say to him, why are you driving the minivan? I got you a nice car. Why aren't you driving that? And he says, gas prices through the roof. Now, he lives about 4 miles from my house. His car gets 20 in the city, and the other car gets 30. It's really 33 cents there and back is the gas price. But anyway, and we're talking about leasing him a new car because this thing's coming up in a few weeks. Now, so I say to him, I give him a talk, and I say, look, Dad, you got a nice car. The gas, 25, 30 cents. drive the nice car. Plus, you got to turn the thing in a couple of weeks, and you're under the mileage on it. Enjoy yourself a little bit. I see him a week later. He's driving the van again. Now, I get a message from him the other night that says, hey, listen, I got to turn this car in, and I know we were talking. Not being an a-hole, just saying we were talking about getting me a new car. I think we're going to have to kind of get on that now because I got to turn this in. Now, here's the question. What do I do? He needs to be punished.
You either get him
someone told me today, get him a van. Get him the same van
well,
he's been driving
around. You can do that.
Get the ugliest car on the market. Though.
No, get a,
but realistically.
Get a Prius.
Just give him a
green car. Get him a green car. Prius. The green hybrid cars.
Yeah.
Or get him like a Hummer. Get him like
that's a funny joke. I spent $75,000
or
on
an
an
SUV
automobile.
or some huge
we'd never drive that.
He gets his way.
The gas thing.
You know what I mean?
Why don't you get him a Honda Element?
I'm just saying, your joke would be funny if it wasn't costing me $1,100 a month for 5 years. You understand?
Right, understood. Get him Prius.
All right, here's really the question. Do you sit down and have a blowout with him? Do you like, hey, listen, old man, what the hell are you thinking? It's a slap in the face. Do you do that?
No.
Or do you have no conversation?
Oh, you have a little conversation?
You really should have. You really should say.
You don't have a blowout, but you have a conversation. Like, hey, look, I've noticed you don't really like these luxury cars.
Don't like these luxury cars.
Won't drive them.
Won't drive it because gas went up a 1/13 of a nickel.
Let's get a green car.
A green car. Little car.
Okay.
That's good. And then I save some money.
You save some money.
This is perfect.
You're going with this.
And you know what? It's perfect punishment. It's like, I was going to get you the Jag.
No, I was going to get you the Bentley. But the Bentley was...
I was going to get you the Maybach.
Yeah.
That's a custom made. That's $300,000. That's the Burrow Walnut and all. Whatever. The point is, mileage not for you. No. You need a Sprint. That's a 3-cylinder automobile. I think they still make them. I know a guy who can get me one. He can smuggle it out of Cuba. It's going to be great. I'll put a fresh coat of a primer on it. Yeah. You're going to love it. And you know the great thing about it? No air conditioning, because that robs the engine of power. And that affects your mileage. That affects your mileage. All right, so that's it. So I say, I can see how thrifty you are, and I don't want to put you in that position.
I know it suits your values.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. That's right. I'll give him a moped, like a solar-powered moped.
Tiny motorcycles.
You get the one with the wheels the size of shopping carts. Perfect. All right. Well, now we've taken no calls, Drew, because you've monopolized the whole thing talking about my dad. Okay. All right. Yellowcard in here tonight. This is going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to talk to him about it tomorrow. Okay. We'll take ourselves a quick break, and we'll be right back. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Pete and Ben here tonight from Yellowcard. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. Getting a little hernia surgery done on Wednesday.
Man, I cannot wait for that.
I'm looking forward to it, too. And I got a nice, I'm a little scruffy down there where they got to work. And we talked about this.
Yeah.
Should I do a little pruning before I head in?
Yes.
My balls look like the chin of an old Chinaman.
Otherwise, they're going to have to get one of those mulching devices there.
Yeah. I'm just saying, seriously, but here's the thing. Like, I don't want them to think that I shave my sack or my groin, you know.
They won't, don't worry. You know what I mean?
No, but here...
You have to do some work to make
it think honestly, I really do mean it. It's not ball sack area.
Debulk it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to thin it out, like hit it with a Flowbee.
Yeah.
Or something before they have to bust out the Bic.
Yeah.
Would they appreciate that? Should I ask them?
No, just go ahead and do it.
No, shouldn't ask them?
No, just go ahead and do it. It will not matter to them one way or the other, reality is.
I'm just saying they could spend, the anesthesia could wear off while they were still trying to clear the hair out.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I think you need to do, a little debulking.
Plus, I don't...
You have to bring the mulcher in there, too. Could take some time.
Let's stop kidding around, would you? I'm undergoing a very important...
It could be a kind gesture.
Surgery.
It could be a kind gesture.
Yeah, I I have...
Oh, you got to show.
A lot of hair.
No, I'm not going to show, please. But I have, prodigious amounts of top pube. And that's the area that I need to be worked on.
Well, they're going to work the whole thing out. They're going to get rid of everything everywhere there. But
they'll get rid of everything.
Yeah. But it's all right.
So they'll do it for you.
Bring it down a little bit.
Should I... Okay, I'm saying I go in tomorrow to, talk to the guy. Should I say to him...
Yeah, go ahead. You can ask the surgeon.
Off.
Yeah, sure.
Just buzz it off. You know what I mean?
Should I just say? Should
No,
I do it?
because it's going to look like the floor of a like Harlem barber shop. I mean, it's sort of like look like in the 70s when black guys would go into the military and they just buzz off that huge Dr. J. Fro. That's what's going to be on the floor.
That's right.
There's going to be hair everywhere.
And these are laminar flow rooms and stuff. Who knows what could happen?
Yeah, they're going to have to move me.
Yeah.
I should do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're going to see him tomorrow?
No, I'm going in. I'm going in to get I don't know, the blood work.
Oh, you won't see him.
I won't see the guy.
No, you bet the Huntington.
They do the blood and the whatever, and then
Oh, jeez. Oh,
it's good times. I start complaining
I got to
immediately.
go tell the nurse what to expect.
Trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I have ways people could improve. That's all. Gene.
Hello.
28.
Yeah.
What's up?
I was just calling in because I'm a veterinarian.
Ah. And when did you decide you wanted to be a veterinarian?
When I was 23.
When you were 23.
So ironically, the women that become veterinarians do not declare at 9 that they're going to be a veterinarian.
Actually, no, there are a lot of people in my class who wanted to be vets from when they were like 3 or 4 years old.
What did you want to be when you were 8 years old?
I'm sorry?
What did you want to be when you were 8 years old?
When I was 8 years old, I wanted to be a human doctor.
No, I wanted to be a regular doctor.
Yes.
All right. And you just couldn't cut it. That's Drew's theory.
Actually, I did get into medical school, but I think people are kind of gross.
Yeah.
People are gross.
In a way, you work with animals, it's like, and by the way, you lose one, it's like, you just right into the garbage disposal. You know what I mean?
Awful.
Well, I mean, but let's be honest. You lose. You're working on a kid and you lose, and the folks are in the. You got to deal. That's heavy drama there. You got an old cat, an old dog in there. Something goes wrong. And by the way, the dog has no way of complaining. No.
Right. The animal is not complaining.
Ironically, cannot rat you out. You know what I mean? Can't tell you what you did.
They're not suing.
They're not suing. They can't say what you screwed up.
You don't really understand their emotions. You don't really know what's going on.
Well, no, you do. But the point is that vets don't get sued the way doctors do. They can.
Right. All right. So Gene is a vet, but ironically didn't want to be one until later on. All right, should we talk to Tracy over here, who we spoke to before? Or do we want to keep going with my informal vet poll?
Oh, yeah.
Talk to Jesse.
No males on the.
What about Layla?
William. Ask William when he wanted to be a professional sport player.
William? Okay. See if you want to be a professional athlete. William?
Yeah, what's up?
Did you ever dream or declare of becoming a professional athlete?
Well, my goal is to become a PE teacher in high school, so no, not really.
So when you were 10 years old, you didn't want to play shortstop for the Dodgers?
No, not really.
No, never thought about playing professional anything?
No, I'm pretty lame at sports.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Okay.
You see, this is my argument. Yeah. I think guys... See, here's the thing. 9-year-old chick... chicks don't know they're dumb until later on in life. By then, it's too late. No, they don't know. Listen, 9-year-old chicks have no idea.
Hey, by the way, 9-year-olds are kicking their male counterparts' butts at that age.
Right, Asians. 9-year-old white chicks don't know that they don't have the goods to what it takes to get through, medical college and biology and all this kind of stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? They just think of that. Whereas guys, there's 10-year-old guys who know they suck. You know what I mean? Throwing the ball hits them in the forehead. They know they're bad.
Yeah. All right.
That's young William. Should we talk to Tracy?
Let's finish with Tracy, yeah.
Tracy?
Yes.
You're 16?
Yes, I am.
What's up?
Okay, I just have a question about alcoholism.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Dr. Drew always says that it's not the amount and how often you drink it, right?
It's the consequences, and the family history.
Yeah, and family history.
Yeah.
And I have, let's say I have like 25 aunts and uncles, and all of them are alcoholics.
Are you North American Indian descent by chance?
No, I'm Navajo.
That would be North American Indian.
Oh, I see.
Well, yeah, I
you're
guess
Navajo.
What is that?
That's Eastern India.
I can barely hear you,
It's from
Drew.
like New Delhi.
No, Navajo. In fact, when I see family systems where the incidence of alcoholism approaches 100%, in other words, all the siblings, all the aunts and uncles, it's in my experience always North American Indian descent, and interestingly, usually either Navajo or Cherokee.
Wow.
And I don't know what it is about those genetics that really stack
Just
up.
runs in the family or whatnot?
Yeah.
But Drew, we got to write that down.
What? Are you North American Indian?
No.
I'm a Navajo.
Why is that?
I know.
It's genes,
so random.
genetics.
What about Irish? I mean,
Irish and Scottish have a high incidence too, and Central Europeans and certain parts of Africa. But alcoholism is a genetic disorder.
That's just racist, true. You can't say that. Everyone's the same.
Get the gene.
We're all the same.
You either get the
gene. I mean, you could go there.
You can't say that.
You either have the gene or you don't.
We're all the same.
If you don't have the gene for this disease, you don't get it.
In any of them.
You don't get it.
Everyone's the same, Drew.
That's right.
You can never say
all
that.
humans are the same.
Everything's the same. All cultures, all religions, all people.
Everyone's hair color, skin color, all the same.
It's all. There's no different, and there's only good different. There's never bad different. If there is a difference, it's good. It's not alcoholism.
No, it's just different.
It's just different. Yeah. We can't judge. Cannot judge. Impossible to judge. Go ahead, Tracy.
Okay, well, let's see. This past year, my sophomore year of high school, me and my friend Carrie, my best friend.
You know Carrie.
We really
Carrie?
got...
Oh, yeah, Carrie.
Sweet girl.
Not Navajo. Not North American Indian either.
No, she's white.
White, okay.
And so, we got into drinking a lot. We used to even drink at school, which got, really out of hand. And I stopped back on it because of my family history, and I have too many future plans to get my life screwed up or anything.
Good. Right.
And so I cut back for a long, long time. And then a couple of nights ago, I went to a graduation party, and everyone was drinking or whatever. And then there was this guy. We were picking up trash for the family because we felt bad, And,
I like that person who hangs out and cleans up after the party.
He his hand up my leg and, grabbed my crotch. And I had no idea to do. So
How old a guy is this?
Excuse me?
How old a guy was this?
Oh, I think he's 17.
Okay.
Wow.
Something like that. He was drinking, and I think he was stoned, too. I'm not sure.
And he was hanging out picking up garbage, but...
he was hanging out because Tracy was hanging out.
Smart.
Bottom line.
Yeah,
whenever a guy, by the way, like 17-year-old guy goes, y'all hang out and pitch in. What do you guys need? Yeah, that means he's there for rape.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
He's just finding a reason to hang out by some girl here.
I saw one of those commercials, that and the guy, and he smokes, and then he sees him sitting down with the girl, and he's reaching over trying to get down her shirt. Those little infomercials. Sure, very important. You're stoned.
Yeah, that's what marijuana does.
So Tracy,
all boundaries.
What's the question?
It's horrible.
If anyone's ever been high, you don't know. You think you can fly, man.
Okay, so first thing I forgot to tell you, I am a cutter. I do cut myself.
You're
all right.
And
can't judge.
So I usually feel like crap about myself, and I usually hate myself most of the time.
Were you abused in some way growing up?
Yeah. My dad was pretty much emotionally distant, and let's see.
Did you get some physical abuse in there too? What?
Excuse me?
Some physical abuse in there too?
Physical, yes, by both my parents. And I'm an only child, so
Chief
got most
Withholding Cloud.
Withholding Cloud.
Yeah. It was very passive Indian. He didn't talk. He didn't do anything.
And Mama Bullwhip, though.
Yeah.
But listen, here, Tracy, the deal is that's why you were so immobilized by this experience of this guy violating your body boundaries. When you've been physically abused as a child, you sort of have a learned passivity. You learn to freeze in response to people overpowering you. And that's what this is. And so this guy knew somehow that you were a good victim. He victimized you, and you froze just like a good victim.
But listen, baby doll, you got 25 aunts and uncles who are all alcoholics.
You're an alcoholic.
Let's break the chain.
Let's
go now.
Yeah, see, that's the question.
Yeah.
I told my friend about this, and he thinks I'm this big alcoholic, and I'm just wondering if I am, because I just felt bad about myself because of what this
Tracy,
did.
you are an alcoholic. Let's be really clear about it.
Yeah,
no doubt you meet every criteria. You may not be a severe alcoholic yet, but it's a progressive disease, and there will be further consequences down the line.
Seeing a lot of commercials for Indian gaming, by the way, so there must be some push going on. But you
and I are going to get an invitation to come to
a lot of very stern-looking Indian guys going. It's like, this was my life before slot machines, and a guy's living in a gardening shed, and he's drinking motor oil. It's like, now round eyes come and giving us quarters, and now look at us. And it's like, you don't find that a little bit pathetic that you're just in abject poverty before drunken guys from Iowa just came and started spending their retirement money at your crappy themed
That's crazy talk.
Place? Crazy talk.
But coincidentally, that's his name, right?
Yeah, I know. Do you really think gambling's? It's like gambling saved me, saved us. Other people's horrible addictions of throwing their money into machines has now given us new life. See what it's done? Look what it's done. It's like, okay, it's giving you money, but I don't know. Is that? It seems like a sort of dangerous, slightly retarded message, which is, here's the thing. We would still be living in these corrugated tin sheds had not the white developer come, put the teepee-shaped casino on the land, and had a busload of guys from Branson come and drop some quarters off. We would still be living in this shack. Thanks for dropping the money off, fellas. Really? That's it? How about, Hey, how about you get an education, get a job? How about that part, huh? How about, what about that? How about you get a job? How about you get out of bed, put down the fire water, get a goddamn job? How about that? Or is this good? We should. How about we put a slot machine in your shack? How about that? Put one in your car. Where else can we put a slot machine? This country with the gambling, it's a good thing, it's a bad thing, it's illegal. The horses are fine, the dogs are fine, the football you can't gamble on. You can play 21 in Vegas. Here you get to play Pai Gow in Texas Hold'em. Well, what's going on? The lottery, the Powerball's up to, $280 million in the Midwest. What is it? Are we into it, or is it illegal? Is it bad? Is gambling bad or good? Do you know what I mean? Can we decide?
Horse racing, good.
Horse racing, good. Let me write this down. Horse racing, good.
Good.
Yes.
Gambling on football game, bad.
Football.
Bad.
Football's bad.
Bad.
What about other sports?
Bad.
Other sports, bad.
Bad.
But not something like highlight.
Good.
That's good.
In certain areas.
That's a sport. Okay, in certain areas. All right, in dog racing.
Good in certain areas.
Certain areas.
But in others, inhumane and bad.
And bad. And 21?
Bad. Bad.
What about Nevada?
Good.
Oh, it's good. Okay. And the lottery?
Good.
That's good.
In some states.
That's good.
Bad in most states.
All right. And it's okay. You can gamble in certain states that don't have gambling if we put you on a barge and set you on a fake river.
River's good. All gaming is good in water.
8 foot from shore because now you're in international waters. Like, what are we? Are we retards? Just legalize the stupid gambling. Build a boat on a barge. You ship people out on a barge 4 feet from land. Hey, it's not even land having. Just dig a hole and fill it with water, and you put a boat on it. That the boat has no engine on the boat or rudder or anything, no keel. It just sits there, and then you just climb on it and gamble. It's
good.
shaped like a riverboat.
That's good.
Yeah,
all forms then.
Okay.
Yes, we are retarded.
Yeah. Okay.
Slippery slope, though, Adam.
Very
slippery slope. Yeah,
gambling.
Slope.
Very, very. But it's helped the Indians. This gambling. It's a good thing for them.
Good thing.
Okay. Yeah. All right. No, couldn't get a job. All right. It's a good thing. William?
Yes.
Look, it's really pathetic. I just find the whole thing miserable and pathetic. And it just
when I do a fair amount of reading about the foundation of this kind of stuff, then I feel how pathetic we are. Then I really get upset.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And by the way, I probably someone could probably argue that gambling was probably the number one addiction in this country. If you're going to look at it as
we were just
an addiction.
In Vegas last night. Tell you the truth, I was.
Yeah.
And this morning I was at the tables playing. I woke up. I had an hour before to go to the airport, and I had to.
Were you down?
No, I lost.
The reality is, I think all kidding aside, we don't know what to do with that behavior.
Yeah.
We really don't. We don't know what to do with it.
No.
It's been around since eternity.
It's like
since civilization.
In a way, though.
It's adult entertainment, but for some people it becomes a problem, and it tends to promote vice.
Yeah. Right. Well, for some people, I mean, that's just it. For some people, alcohol becomes a problem. For some people, whatever becomes a problem.
It's like anything else.
Prohibition.
Excess.
The question then becomes, is prohibition the way to do things or not?
No.
And then we get weird. Then it's like, well, it isn't sometime, but it's not. Okay, now we're screwed.
What you don't need to do is have a lottery commercial going every 10 seconds. That's what you don't know. The lottery sends the wrong message, which is, look, you're an idiot. Your life your life has amounted to nothing. You might get lucky and salvage something before you die. You take a chance. Take a chance. The idea that you're taking your future and putting it up to chance, instead of saying, the message should be, hey, work hard, study hard, get a degree, do an apprenticeship, intern, whatever it takes, work your way up the ladder, scratch and claw, and you'll get something. Not, this could be your lucky day. That's a horrible message from a government to send to its people.
That's why they talk about schools.
Nothing's going to happen, but you could get lucky.
Right.
You could get lucky. What do you mean lucky? You should be busting your ass. You want to get something, go get it. Don't wait and get lucky. giving you little tips. I like the tips too. Yeah, I use a birthday to my great grandson. Okay, thanks. Let me write that down. When is that? Let's see, 11/27/61. Okay, well that's a winner because that's when your retarded kid was born. That's fantastic. All right. I think the lottery is the most ridiculous thing, and I'm just tired of just sort of people wearing slippers and house coats who are toothless, spending my government money that I give them once a month to exist off of on lottery. William?
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
I just had a question for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
Back in October, I tried cocaine for the first time, and I ended up in the hospital. And ever since, I've been having like real bad chest pains. So
why did you?
You did blow one time?
Yeah.
And you ended up in the hospital?
I consumed a lot of it the one time.
Lightweight.
What? No, did you smoke it or did you snort it?
No, I just snorted it.
And
that's a lightweight.
What symptom caused you to go to the hospital?
Well, I just like started feeling short of breath, and like my whole arm started getting numb.
Okay,
and
all right. So keep going. What's your question?
Well, like, do you think something's like still wrong? Because the pains like are still as bad, and I'm just worried about like long-term effects.
How much coke did you do?
Well, I started out with, I bought 7 grams, and I consumed it like in a 12-hour period.
Wow.
7 grams? Is that 2 8-balls?
That's half an 8-ball.
Half an 8, 16 grams.
No. Wait a minute. 7 grams is
That's a lot.
Wait a minute.
No, that's 2 8-balls.
That's 2 8-balls.
Yeah. No, 14 grams is an 8-ball.
No, it's not.
No. Yes, it is.
Hey, whatever.
Okay.
Right, whatever. Here's the deal.
Getting angry now.
Wait, listen. No, so, William, I'm sure they did an EKG and they cleared you. You didn't have a heart attack at the time you went to the emergency room, right?
Well, yeah, they did one, and I've been back to the doctor like 4 times, and I've had one each time, and he said I'm fine. And
all right, so you're fine.
Hold on. Chris, get on the internet and find out how much an 8-ball is. Hurry. And I know you know, but you're not saying anything because you don't want to think you know.
Any further evaluation,
get on there.
The workup would be an echocardiogram, a stress EKG, and seeing a cardiologist.
Okay, hold on.
And indeed, wait, hang on a second. And you can get what are called subendocardial injuries from cocaine that causes your heart rate to go up, your oxygen demands go up, and your blood vessels constrict. And you can get damage in the inner surface of the heart, but it usually doesn't cause a fixed cardiac problem that would cause you ongoing chest pain necessarily. Though sometimes people do blow their mitral valves, and that can cause some chest pain and palpitations.
Could that happen after one?
A big one like this, yeah.
All right, let me say this. First off, you never did coke before, so you decided to do 14 grams?
No, 7.
How does that work?
You decided to do 7 grams. So.
Well, like I smoked pot for like 3 years, and that was like the first time.
7 grams of coke is a lot of coke.
Seriously, it's like...
Yeah, that's
12-hour period. It wasn't like...
Yeah, but what Adam's question is, you've never done it before.
You've never done it before, so you just do this huge amount. You do a Rick James amount of cocaine. Never doing coke. I mean, here's the coke reality.
2 grams an hour.
If you never did coke before, and or even you just did it recreationally, doing a gram over the course of the night is pretty good party.
Well,
7 is a ton.
I just kept on doing it because I didn't feel anything. I felt my nose
Maybe you
was
get some
just
bunk
like
stuff.
That's it.
All right, hold on a second. First off, there's holes in this guy's story. You don't never do coke.
I know.
But this guy's 21's an idiot. He doesn't have $800-900 to throw away on coke. How much? We'll find out how much coke is in an 8-ball.
It's an eighth of an ounce.
I could probably call someone that might know.
What, 3.5 grams?
Yeah, it's like 3 grams. I wish I could strangle people through this.
Hey, whatever.
An 8-ball would be like an eighth.
What do you do for a living?
Eighth of an ounce.
What I do for a living? I do bus wraps for like tours and stuff like that.
You do what?
I do bus wraps, like car wraps, for bands. And
it's like when you see a Beastie Boys van drive by.
Oh, you put it on the
promotional marketing on bands.
Yeah,
okay.
And it's like self-contractors, so.
All right.
All right.
That's good.
All right, that's good times. Now, you just hang on. Don't hang up, all right?
Okay.
All right, so there's nothing he can do really now, is there?
Like I said, stress evaluation, EKG, cardiologist, that's fine. Go do all that, and then you'll be completely cleared. And beyond that, if you're still having chest pain, it's anxiety. And a lot of cocaine can induce anxiety disorders, and you sound depressed, you sound anxious, and so you're just the kind of person that would be getting chest pain from anxiety.
All right, come on. Chris.
I'll go do it.
Sounds like his dealer's taking him for the loop.
Go do it.
Here we go.
Yeah. All right. We got to take a break. Drew's going to go find out how much Coke is in an 8-ball.
See, his dealer's telling him something else and giving him fake stuff, so he has no idea what's going on.
Now, young William just said it was it half an 8-ball, he said? Or he said 7? Yeah,
he said 14 grams was an 8-ball, I think?
Yeah, he said 14 grams.
So he said he did half an
8-ball is slang for an eighth.
That's right.
8-ball is slang for an eighth of an ounce, which would be... There you go.
3.5.
An eighth, exactly.
3.5, yeah.
Hey, William.
Yeah.
Are you listening, Jack off?
Yeah.
3.5 is an 8-ball.
It's 7.
Not 14, you idiot.
No, it's 7.
It's not 7 either.
First you said 14.
You said you did half an 8-ball.
Which is 7 grams.
No, half an 8-ball. 7 grams is 2 8-balls, you idiot.
Dude, I'm Mexican. I know these people.
All right. All right. That explains it. All right. No, I don't know.
Hey, man, we're in a band,
This is a bogus call. We don't believe you now.
Well.
Well, yes, he's full of crap. Doesn't know what he's talking about. Never done Coke before, and I did 2 8-balls.
And you say you smoke a bunch of
14,
pot. You should know the terminology and the
get it together. Ben and Pete here, by the way, know the difference between an 8-ball, a gram, a lid, and a kilo.
We don't.
Believe you me. Ooh, Terrell, a nice fart go. Get over here. That's a good one. Wow.
Bathroom. I couldn't go back in there after a half an hour.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Another 10 minutes. Engineer Chris can turn your mic off. You want to try? No? All right. It's good. All right. We better clear out of here. We'll take a break.
No.
Yeah? Yeah?
No.
All right. Let me fan it. Let me fan it. You're right. That's right. Yeah. You guys.
I'm looking up lid.
Drew, you getting anything?
Ooh, lid.
You getting anything?
What is a lid? I don't even know what a lid is.
Yeah, what is a lid?
Never heard of a lid before.
That's pot. That's 70s pot.
We'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be right back.
All right, we'll take a break. 8 balls here tonight. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Pete and Ben here tonight from Yellowcard. We're going to hear something off the newish CD, almost a year old, in Clawing Toward Platinum.
Clawing, barely making it.
Let me ask you this.
Got legs.
Should we hear it now?
We should.
Okay, but ask me first.
What,
What is that?
the Olsen twins. What's going on with them? You notice anything?
They turned 18, all of a sudden they got all these problems.
Drew did a movie with them.
I did not notice any problems. And I know not only that.
Drew, you're not doing, now here's the whole thing about Drew. Drew has, his Hippocratic oath and everything. He can't squeal on his people. But Drew will give you a look or give the I can't talk about it, which always means, okay, something's up. He never did that with the Olsen
No,
twins.
I didn't say that. No.
And I brought up a week or two before the whole eating disorder, whatever. I said, well, one of them looks like
we
got an eating disorder or something, or on drugs or something, and you denied it.
No, I didn't
you flatly denied it. Yes, you did.
I just said I don't know of anything that professionally worked hard. They did great, but we talked about those. If we had been living that life, we'd have an eating disorder, drug problem ourselves, right?
Yeah.
I'd be a surprise.
The eating disorder would be eating too much.
Whatever.
You guys, I'm sorry to interrupt really quick, but I have another serious question that relates just to this. I have a friend in Texas. She's a girl, and 2 years ago, she's lost so much weight since I've seen her last that it's scary. It's eating disorder or is it drugs? That's my question.
They go hand in hand. They can be both sometimes.
Disease or is there?
Yeah,
honestly,
we're just guessing.
In a matter of like a year, and she's what? She's 20 years old, 19 years old.
You just really smoked this fire.
Yeah, but first there was evidence of drugs, right?
Well, she had mentioned doing some what we were talking about earlier.
All right, so she's doing drugs.
Sorry to interrupt, but
so there you go. So it's probably a little bit of both. But drugs, when it's addiction,
honestly,
and
she looks like a freaking Somalian. It's amazing.
It's just the pressure on women today to look.
No.
It's like skin. It's scary, like skinny.
Trauma survivor plus addiction.
She was
It's a real common combination that ends up with eating disorder. But really, the addiction part is what needs to be treated, though. And oftentimes, when you treat the addiction, the eating disorder settles down too. But the eating disorder,
like doing blow like that for a certain time, is not going to just
speed. They go like hell.
I don't know. Okay.
All right. Well, get her some help.
Yeah. But Mary Kate and Ashley, I never saw anything, but it's a total professionalism. And People magazine quoted me on an interview I did not give.
Really?
It's a bizarre thing. And
I did it for you, actually.
Thank you. I'm glad it came. I can understand where it came from.
I said I got nailed both of them.
They refer me as a psychologist. It was bizarre. It was a bizarre quote. Nothing I even said anything about. I mean, things I have thought and said maybe that Mary Kate's delightful. She's a delightful young girl. She was great.
Sure, delight. All right.
Wow.
And here's my thing. Whenever people have asked me,
True. By the way, what kind of doctor are you? What kind of addictionologist are you that you missed it?
Yeah,
you work with these girls for 2 months in Canada. You know nothing.
That's the flip side to this.
Yeah. Yet you call me an alcoholic every night. How dare you?
You tell me about all your behaviors.
Okay.
But now I lost my train of thought.
Good.
Wait.
Let's take a call. We got to hear a song.
All right,
just quiet. Alan?
Yeah.
You're 19?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I only have one testicle, and I was wondering if it reduces the chances of my having kids.
No. Well, if there's something wrong with that last remaining testicle, you only need one. He will compensate.
I didn't know if it reduces the chances at all or anything.
No. You should be fine.
And by the way,
I made slightly reduced.
Who removed the testicle?
When I was born, one was wrapped around the other one, and they had to remove one. And then a year later, there was a hernia on the remaining one, and they had to go in and scrape it. And now I only have one.
You mean the one that had one wrapped around it eventually had to be removed?
No, it's still there. They had to go in. It had a hernia on it. They had to go in and scrape it. I don't know much about it. I was about a year old when that happened.
Yeah, but didn't whoever did it tell your parents that, this is not going to affect fertility, or what is it in a guy? Is it fertility?
Yeah, fertility, testosterone. You'll be fine. You'll be fine now. I mean, it's something, needs to be watched. You develop normally, you have normal hair, normal growth, that kind of thing, right? Normal stature. Yeah, relax.
But nobody ever said anything about whether it would affect anything like that.
It shouldn't.
Ask your parents.
Can't guarantee it won't, but it shouldn't, okay?
Okay.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Like for a long time, since high school?
No, I graduated a half year early, but we've been dating for about a year now.
All right. Well, good luck. You going to college?
No.
Okay. Why'd you bother graduating early?
What happened was I got kicked out of regular school, and I ended up going to a continuation where I had the opportunity to graduate.
Yeah. Forget it. Continue. My sister went to one of those things. It's like you call your teachers by their first name and you smoke. So here's the big rules for continuation school. Listen, kids, you need to use the coffee cans with the sand in them to put out the cigarettes, okay? It's very strict over there. You go to school from 11 to about 1 in the afternoon. You spend 2 hours smoking and doing nothing.
Hey, before we hear the song, I didn't finish my thought on the Mary Kate thing. Let me just finish it. And that is that I don't understand why people don't look at this thing as a sort of a more positive.
Sure, it's
Kid's
great.
had a very stressful life. She has a problem. She's taking care of it.
That's right.
What?
Well, is it drugs or is it eating disorder?
I have no idea.
Well, Drew, what are you doing for a living? You understand? I'm a builder. That's what I do for a living. I mean, I can tell you, these apartments that fell down during the big earthquake in '94, I can tell you that it was, catastrophic failure, the piers and the masonry that was going on. I know. That's my field of expertise.
When you can observe what has gone wrong.
That's right. I make my business to observe. I make my business. You understand?
Man, because when you talk like that, I don't even know you.
Because when I don't, and I turn a blind eye, that's when people die. Okay? That's when we lose people, all right? I wish I had the luxury of just putting my head in the sand like an ostrich, like you, Drew, and pretending that, everything was just hunky-dory, but I don't have that luxury. You worked for 3 months in Canada. You said nothing.
They didn't. I can only go by what information I've got.
All right, buddy. So I guess they just have to get a big windbreaker made up that says I'm doing cocaine in order for Dr. Drew to understand. All right. You got to get that windbreaker. Any certain
And
color?
by the way,
yeah,
if I had seen behaviors that suggested it, I'd be speculating. I didn't see anything like that.
You didn't see anything?
No.
All right. Well, obviously you weren't partying with them.
No, I wasn't partying with them.
You got to get on the inside.
I asked them if they were cool.
And they looked at you as the man, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Song.
Yellowcard. Yeah, let's hear a song. You ready?
New single.
Yeah, new single. You ready, Chris? Yeah? This one's called Only One. Yeah. Yellowcard, everybody. Second single off the CD, Ocean Avenue, going to platinum, maybe before the night is through. Pete and Ben here.
Thanks to you guys.
These guys are from Florida, and so it's time to play a very quick round of Germany or Florida. And let's go
Germany
to,
or Florida.
First, ask Aria.
Aria.
Was he interested in professional sports?
You're 16?
Yeah.
Did you ever want to be a professional athlete?
Yeah, I'm 6'4", so, I've been wanting to be a basketball player forever. It's always been a dream, but I never actually...
Do you play basketball?
Played basketball.
Yeah, but not, good. I'm horrible at basketball, but, yeah.
The size thing.
Okay. All right, it's time to play Germany or Florida. Go ahead.
Okay. A student cut off his own penis and tongue after drinking an infusion of the latest drugs crazed to sweep the world.
Hold on. I can barely understand you. Try to enunciate.
Student cut off his own penis and tongue.
After drinking an infusion of the latest drugs crazed to sweep the world. The 18-year-old drank a tea made with the hallucinogenic angel's trumpet plant. His mother said he was behaving normally the whole day until he left the house, disappeared in the garden for a couple of minutes. When he returned to the house, he was wearing a towel wrapped around him and was bleeding heavily from the mouth and between his legs. And the emergency doctor who arrived from a few minutes later said that the student had cut off his own penis and tongue with the garden shears and it was impossible to reattach the organs.
Oh, or they did, but they got him in the wrong order.
Yeah.
And had the penis hanging out of his mouth and a tongue between his legs, which I think the ladies would
What was the drink he made?
What?
Hallucinogenic out of a tea, some sort of plant tea.
All right, and it couldn't be reattached.
No.
So Germany or Florida?
Gentlemen?
It's a tough one.
Not really.
I mean, based on
I guess it is.
You got this one. I was filling out the...
I'm gonna have to say Germany.
Germany?
That's just what I'm gonna have to say.
True.
I'm going Germany.
You're going Germany. Yeah, I was thinking Germany too.
I'll tell you why. Emergency doctor arrived on the scene. That doesn't happen in Florida.
Aria, we're all going Germany.
Okay. You're right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say I love Yellowcard, and I went to the show on Friday.
Which show was Friday? What was Friday?
Fullerton.
The 8 o'clock at night closing the Warped Tour set?
Germany.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Thanks
Fullerton,
so much.
Germany.
That was a big deal for us closing the Warped Tour in L.A.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Aria.
Beautiful, wow.
All right. Have a nice
you.
Have a nice
Aria,
But
Aria
people
talks like he got his tongue cut out.
Yeah, when people get in these psychotic states, I've seen them cut their junk off.
They go right for the junk.
They go for the junk. The tongue is not a common thing, but cutting the junk
No,
off
the
is a
junk,
common thing.
yeah. And to me, the only excuse to cut the junk off is to perform oral on yourself.
But there's something...
I mean, that to me, that's the only logical. If there is a logical reason to do it, that's the only logical
the biology of that part of the body, aside from why your limbs seem to gravitate there, Adam. But like when males come out of coma, they start handling their junk first thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's as though there's some sort of, the biology drives the energy there.
It's the second brain.
And when kids get traumatized, their hand just goes right down there.
They start self-stimulating.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like a rosary bead that has a nut sack on the bottom of it. It gives you something to rub.
When the brain isn't working right,
and I mean that with all due respect to the Catholics.
It has an energy that needs to be
greatest
detached
respect.
from. They cut it off. They'll rip it off.
Let's take a Yellowcard here tonight. We'll take a quick break. Drew and I are going to rub our junk, and we'll be right back after this. Everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Yellowcard in the hizzy tonight. And I'll tell you what we're going to do, Drew.
What's that, Adam?
I'm going to complain about my dad for 10 more minutes, and then we're going to call it a night. No. We're going to take some calls.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's that time to take the calls.
All right, let's go. We got 3 more minutes. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's take some calls. Jesse.
Yeah.
Female Jesse. On hold. And everybody. And first off, keep in mind, 60 minutes in an hour. I always thought there was 100 because it just makes sense, 100 minutes in an hour. But 60 minutes an hour. Guess how long Jesse has been on hold? 60 minutes in 1 hour. How long has Jesse been on hold?
In minutes.
In minutes.
She has been
in minutes.
on for 110 minutes.
Getting warm.
128. 128. Go ahead, Jesse. Hurry. We only have a couple seconds.
Okay, I'm calling. I had a question, but first I'd like to say that Yellowcard, your song, Way Away, like, I don't know what it is about that song, but, like, if I'm feeling really bad, I like to listen to it, and it makes me feel so much better.
Thanks. That's
so,
what it's there
thank
for.
you guys for making it.
No worries. I thank Ryan, man. It's a deep song for us, too.
And I also have a question. Who is in the music video and for Ocean Avenue and is wearing the red vest, like, jacket type thing?
That's Ryan, the lead singer.
Oh.
He was one who
Not the
writes.
lead singer, but he's like a guitar player in the background.
Is that you? I was wearing a black jacket with the long hair, but you only see me for like 2 milliseconds in that video.
That was you?
I think so.
Yeah, you don't see you very much in that music video, but
All right.
It's not
Jesse, really? You're on hold for 128 minutes. And
you want to talk about Yellowcard? It's okay.
When he was wearing the down vest.
What's up?
I have a question. You guys say that like both bipolar diseases run in families.
Yeah, it has a genetic.
I was adopted, so I don't know exactly for sure if I would be able to have it, but my mom that adopted me had pretty much adopted me since I was a baby because I can't remember. I was like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But she had bipolar disease, and she committed suicide a few years ago, and I don't know if I'm susceptible to bipolar disease or...
But, Jesse, you didn't get any genetic heritage from her.
Yeah. And by the way, the band just toasted your mother's suicide, by the way. It was like...
what was that all about, guys?
She committed suicide? I'll drink to that.
Totally our own little thing going on here. Thanks for calling us out.
The band always toasts suicide. That's what they're
So,
saying.
Jesse, how could you inherit something from somebody you're not biologically related to?
What I'm saying is, like, did it rub off on me, like, for being around for all my life?
The trauma of having somebody you care about commit suicide and be unpredictable, as often bipolar patients can be, will have an effect on you, but it doesn't translate into you then becoming bipolar.
And oftentimes, being adopted and being given up for adoption
has an impact as well. These are more issues of trauma.
Therapy, and a little more therapy.
And that you're aware of it. That's good that you're...
It's good that you're asking the questions.
Yeah.
Jose?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Uh-huh.
You're 5'8", you're 230. You want to lose some weight.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You eating right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm playing football right now, so I can, like, burn it off and stuff, but I've been eating less lately.
Yeah. You a Latino brother?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Well, Jose, I'm going with your Mexican, yes?
Yes.
All right. Phone's
cut
out.
out. He's gone.
No, he's not gone. The phone cuts out. Which is the...
high carb.
Yeah. Jose.
Yeah, I hear you.
Too much fat, too much corn
carb.
tortillas. Yeah. Got to take it easy on that.
Okay.
You got to just go with the more protein, less
More
carbs.
protein, less fat, less carbohydrate, and less calorie.
I'll tell you one thing I love about the Mexicans. So I saw my electrician, Jose. He's got his little son, Jose. What's his name?
Gordo.
And he's yelling at him, Gordo, go out to the van, get some LBs and some 3/16 brackets. It's essentially you calling fat. It's like, it's Gordo. It's like if it was a white electrician and his 13-year-old son, it'd be like, hey, fat. It's not even like I work with another Mexican guy called his kid Boda Queso, which was great. It was a ball of cheese, which is nice. But listen, you're fat. They call you fat. They don't call you husky. They don't call you big butt. They don't call you like melon head. They just fat. Literally, kid's name is Fat. All right. Take a little break. Hey, Gordo! We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Well, that's it, everybody. Where'd the time go? Yellowcard, everybody.
Good conversation, man.
Yeah,
good
friends, good conversation.
We had
good times.
questions ourselves. So.
Yeah.
We didn't bring enough suicide in this stuff for you guys to really enjoy it.
That's so messed up because it was so not.
Let's see if
we did not mean to do that.
I drink to that.
My stepdad does. You guys don't.
I'll drink to that.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. We'll take ourselves a little extendo break. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having us again, guys.
We'll see you soon. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. 7 grams is 2 8-balls, you idiot.
Dude, I'm Mexican. I know these people.
All right.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.